What's up, guys? I'm Master Rix, and in today's episode, I'm going to be showing you the 9th update for my LEGO City, and that is the club. So, before I show off the club here, I wanted to just show how full this table is really getting. Over here, if I want to have base plates on this side, I would have room, but it would barely be enough. Yeah, the table is really full, and the rest of the updates are really just adding on top of it because there's not really enough room. So with the club here, I have this room here, but I also have this roof piece that I'm going to put on in this video. And I also have more details and things that I would like to add on, but how I'm going to do this video is I'm going to show the interior, put the roof on, show the roof, and then pause the video and start recording a new part after I've put the details on, because it's kind of hard to attach a lot of things while you're recording. So I'll just start with the front of the club here with the club sign. And the club sign was supposed to be like one of those old light signs. And it's kind of broken, as you can see, with the clear pieces. Some of the lights have died out. But yeah, and I have this like wire piece coming down. I do want to attach this somewhere. I haven't really attached it to anything yet. And there's also this guy climbing up a ladder to the roof, which will be put on top of the club. Now, the club is basically a gambling center, obviously, but the mayor has allowed it because this is sort of a way that people, if they don't have money, can get money. Because to enter the club, it's actually free. You don't need to pay anything to enter the club. And however, if you lose in the club, it does cost you a certain amount of money. But every time you enter something in the club, you always get the same amount of chips. So you don't have nobody has a real advantage over the other person. And as you can see, they're playing poker over here. We got 3 people. This one has red chips. This one has white. This one has green. And then we have the droid. And the droids kind of run the club. But this droid is like the house droid. And he deals the cards over here. And then over here, I have this guy. And he has some poker chips that you can buy. And Brick Astley is buying it from him, as you can see. And then over here, we have this vending machine. I really do like the vending machine. It's one of my favorite builds, and I might do a little short on it at some point because it has some cool building techniques in it. But anyway, over here we have this guy who died in the club because he once he started gambling, he couldn't stop. He had a gambling addiction, and he stayed in the club and never went outside to get water or food or anything. And as you can see, he had the blue poker chips. And now there are these droids that are trying to get him to leave. This one has his arm out, and yes, I know this is not actually a legal LEGO technique because, they're not on, the arms are not on the way that they normally should be. So this could be considered illegal, but it really does add to how it looks, and I think it looks nice. And then there's also this other droid telling him to leave. So those are just some small details on this. Over here, I did add this little step way with this kind of bridge going over the alley to the door here, and some people walking up. And on the back here, there's some kind of graffiti and some just kind of windows on this side with some vines growing down. I still have some more vines to put on once I do the little detail part between, in the middle of the video. But now I'm gonna put the roof on. And the thing about this roof is it has a tower. This is actually the second tower in the city. Right now there are 2. But if I ever do a big update, in the back of the city, if I add more base plates back here somehow, I would like to do more towers because I really do like building towers. But anyway, this isn't on all the way right now. But let me just show this. So up here we do have I have a little sign that says Lego City on it. We have some random minifigures. This guy is actually a crane operator, and there's going to be a crane here. And Pineapple Man, I don't know why he's lying on the ground. There's this guy. He has a fish gun and a little droid guy here too. And then little ice cream guy. There's a bunch of random people up here. There's a Ninja Turtle climbing the tower. There's a lot of leaves on the tower too. There's also this guy just in a toilet. So you will see the reason for that in a future video. And there's also this guy up here just kind of scouting around. We've got some solar panels on the sides, lots of different flags and antennas and stuff. And yeah, there's also an umbrella there. So just give me a moment. I will put the details on. All right. So, as you can see here, I have added the details. We have a lot more vine growth and plant growth up on this wall and on the roof, and that's because this part of the city is completely overgrown and they don't really take care of it too well. I've also added this crane here. We still have the crane controller guy. There's also a dino up there, and the crane is holding a little crate with a frog on it. The reason there's a frog on it is because throughout the city there are a bunch of frogs, and they're hidden in lots of different places. So that's just one of them. That's like the most obvious one though. Another frog is like hidden down here in the vine growth. And we also have this tower here is now complete. And we have a pirate up there with this custom telescope I made. And I really love this telescope because it's just so cool with the little eye. Makes the eye look a lot bigger. Yeah. And we have 2 owls up here. A couple other random stuff. But basically, that's what I added to the tower. The tower itself was built using the snot technique where you just stick plates onto the side of a thing. And that's actually really helpful because I do have bricks, but I am running out of a lot of like useful ones that would be good for building large or even small structures. So that's why I've used this, and in the next in the video that I show off my favorite build, which will come out after I'm done with the city, you'll see I use the snot technique really heavily there. But anyway, that's pretty much all the details I've added. Although I did add this little staircase, and there's a guy walking down it. But there's definitely a lot missing in the city currently. And the next video will have a lot of details added. In fact, the next video is going to be pretty much the final video for the city. And that one will basically just include me adding a lot of small details and big details to kind of fill up the space. And also, something I did want to talk about is the wall here. So as you can see, this is kind of like the outside wall of the city. And over here we have more of the outside wall, but it's more visible. But there is a big section of the wall that's missing, and that will be added too. So there's something that goes here, and there's something that goes across the front here to separate it from the outside world. But the thing is, if I ever do a city update in the future on the back here, this will keep going, because all of this is kind of open now, so it's easier to see into it. But I definitely have plans to build a lot more at the back. Now, anyway, I think I've shown off everything in this video. And this is what it looks like from back here. And I think it looks really cool from a little farther back. And it just is cool up close. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. as I did this last time. I will try to make sure that the next video comes out relatively soon, but that might be a little hard because the next couple of weeks are kind of full in my summer. So I will do my best to keep releasing. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.